because this guy now, I'm worried he's not going to get hold of me. And I don't know this person. I've never seen this person, but I'm scared of him now. And if he says he wants something, I deliver.
Welcome to the Safe Space Chats podcast with Madam Speaker. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self-Love. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to the family of healing, self-love, and motivation. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the continuous love and support that you are showing me. On top of the disclaimer that has already been displayed on the screen, there's another disclaimer that I want to make, guys. This episode is a very special episode, and it's gonna... I know people are already judgmental, but the one disclaimer that I want to put out there is that our guest is one of many people who have suffered the story that she's about to share today. And it's not a lot of people who come forward to share this type of stories. And the reason why people don't want to share is because they're scared of being judged. And that is what is killing us as society. That is the problem. The fact that we have things that are happening and we can't share the things that are happening to us because we are scared of being judged by these very same people that this information that is being put out there is actually going to help them, okay? So before you even judge our guest and say, Mara, le, na why, Mara, remember this and bear in mind that this could actually help you not make the same mistakes. If it's not going to help you because when you are woke, it's going to help your child or your child's child or somebody in your family. But the bottom line is that the disclaimer that I'm trying to put out there is that, listen, this is just one of those episodes that your judgmental muscle will say, I want to judge. But I really want you to just look at this whole thing and then look at it from an eye of saying, I just want to learn so that I never fall victim. Because sometimes we think because we've never been in a situation, it can never happen to us because we are woke. But trust me, this one, I need you to try that judgment, listen to the story, take notes, and just say thank you. Anyway, our guest is going to introduce herself and then we'll take it away.
Hi, viewers. Thanks for having me.
You're most welcome.
My name is Tsholo. I don't have much to say about myself, but look, man, I was widowed 2017. I'm a single mom of 3 kids. Yeah, I'm a child of God. Yeah, I'm a born-again Christian.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I know that it took a lot for you to be here, but we thank God. Listen, I believe in appointed time, and I believe that God gives us the grace and the strength to sit like this because there's a lesson that He's trying to get us to get out there and also to save His people. So trust and believe you are saving people and also you are saving yourself, because definitely the help that's going to come with just speaking, about this that has gotten us to be here today, it's going to make a difference. Okay. So yeah, we can just go. Let's cut on the get to know me straight into the reason why we are here.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably from time to time, where maybe I want to ask about something from the past, I'm just going to be dropping questions here and there. You don't have to worry much about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is how my story starts. This year, around in June, I'm not sure about the dates.
Yeah.
I don't want to contradict my statements with the statements I gave to the police.
Okay.
But so I can't really mention the exact dates.
It's fine.
But I will say it was somewhere towards the end of June. I got a friend request on Facebook from the gentleman, and then I don't even know if I should call him a gentleman, but I got a friend request, and then I accepted. I was at work. It was early in the morning, maybe just before 12. And then I accepted the friend request, and then the guy started to, chatting on Messenger, how are you, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I played along, but before I accepted his friend request, I first went to his profile to check what he's all about. And he looked like a genuine person, very decent guy, from what I saw on his Facebook page. Then we exchanged numbers. Then at that day in particular, I didn't have my phone with me at work. I had left it at home.
Okay.
So he's like, no, I can call you later. Sharp. When I get home, but in between the day, he would send a text here and there, would chat still via Messenger. It was on a Friday. Sharp, when I get home, he definitely gave me a call. And then ever since from there, we kept talking and talking and talking and talking, up until we got to a point where we are now boyfriend and girlfriend. So he told me, I'm attracted to you, blah, 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 blah. And look, I fell for it, like I said, to me, it looked genuine, and I loved what I saw, or maybe I liked what I saw. I don't know, but I also developed an interest in
Yeah.
him. And then I think one of the things that made me to be more interested in him, or rather attracted to him, when he mentioned to him that he's a single father, he's got 2 kids, even sent me pictures of him and his kids. And, he also lost his wife. So I felt good. Right there we connected. Because, I've been, like I said, I was widowed 2017. And I've tried relationships before, but I failed because I don't know. I don't know if I'm overly sensitive or what, but I just never found a person that maybe would understand me.
Yeah.
And also, I think this thing of being a widow just made me to become too sensitive in life. So when he said to me he lost his wife, I was like, okay, then we have a mutual
relate
understanding.
with a lot
we
of
relate.
things,
There
yeah.
are things he would not necessarily do to me to hurt me because he knows where I'm coming from with the kids, vice versa, So yeah, and then we kept talking, man. Daily we spoke, so many times. I can't even count. We became close very quickly. And also he was very consistent in checking up on me all the time. All the time, all the time. All the time we spoke. To a point where if you were to scroll over my phone, you would, on my recent thinking, the only number that you would find, it was his. Obviously my kids here and there, but it was him a lot. And then I think after a week or 2, like I said, I'm not really sure of the dates and stuff, but after a few days, he somewhat disappeared, know. I remember this other day I tried to get hold of him. I couldn't find him on his phone.
After communicating for like more or less 2 weeks or so?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now this day he's not, because I know when I wake up to his WhatsApp or missed call or something. This day I wake up, he didn't make any contact with me. I tried to get a hold of him. And I remember the day before when we spoke, he mentioned to me that he's going for a business presentation. So he's going to be traveling long distances. But I didn't ask where you going.
Details and stuff, yeah.
You see. But he mentioned to me that he's from Limpopo.
Okay.
He said Genfres. I could see on his Facebook, he said he's from Genfres. Then I'm in Gauteng, Germiston. Okay, so now this day I can't get hold of him. I just started getting worried. What's happening to him? What's happening to him? Okay, but I told myself, man, some of the guys do this thing. They make you fall in love with them and then immediately disappear on you or ghost you for some reason. I thought maybe I said something wrong or I didn't know what was happening. Sharp later that day, I got a call. I was with the kids at home. I got a call from this gentleman. He told me his name. He said he's now the cousin of the boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay, so now the boyfriend gave him my number and the boyfriend's lawyer's number to say, so the boyfriend said to the cousin, call these 2 people.
Okay.
And I'm asking, what's happening? I remember when this guy called me, I was wearing my gown. I started feeling hot because I felt like something terrible happened to the boyfriend. I think one of my weakest points in life is getting too attached to people. And also having fear of losing someone that I love, So I started panicking. What happened? I remember I said, no, let me hang up just to gather myself because I can't take any bad news now. So I'll call you after a few minutes. And I remember I went to the shops to buy enough airtime. But I think I just wanted to get away from the kids. I just wanted some time to be alone.
Okay, let me just take you back a little bit. During the time when you were communicating with this guy and things were smooth, were you guys doing things like your video call? Did you know his face?
No.
Okay. So it was just the voice?
Yes.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, will hear in my story, a lot of things I don't know how, I don't know why. I never asked many questions. I never at that time requested a video call. And it never came to my mind. I don't know why, I don't know how. Okay, Sharp, I went to the stores to buy airtime. Then I called the cousin, what's happening? Then he told me. The cousin told me, No, the boyfriend just got wrongfully arrested
Okay.
early that day. And then I asked her, what happened? He explained to me that as he was going for a business presentation, one of his business partners asked the boyfriend now to go pick up some, I'm assuming they were also business partners, to pick them up and then bring them with him to the meeting. Because those guys, apparently they didn't have transport. So he went, he picked them up. Unfortunately, the guys had drugs with them. So now, as they were the boyfriend wasn't aware that he gave lift to the people who
have
had
got
drugs.
drugs.
Yeah. So now on their way to the meeting, now I think there was a roadblock. The police started searching, and then they found drugs, and obviously they arrested everybody. And to be honest with you, I believed him. I believed him. And I still say, I don't know, I'm not trying to justify or protect myself.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what happened.
Yeah.
And I tell you that I believed the story that he told.
Yeah.
So I'm like, look, man, this guy and I just met, and we just met over social media. Actually, we're actually planning to meet that weekend. So now that this is happening, you'll just keep me posted, But I felt so sad, man. I felt so sad for the boyfriend.
Yeah.
To say, how cruel can people be? How can people set you up like that?
Yeah.
Okay, the following day, was it the following day? Now the cousin comes back to me. He says to me, we coming from the court hearing. And look, I would even buy the cousin airtime to say, because you are now the one who has to call family and, raise funds for bail and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's, I would buy airtime and then send it to him. 100 Rand airtime, 150 airtime. Because I think I was just trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. He calls me the following day. Before he calls me now, the cousin, the boyfriend called me he said to me he's using the phone of the, what is, these people who...
The prison warder.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says to me, baby, I'm arrested, but these things are not mine. But I still believed the boyfriend. I think I loved this guy too much, and I've never seen this person. But I loved how he spoke to me, how he showed interest in me. I just loved him.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that is love, but sharp hair. And I'm like, okay, love, so now give me like the numbers that your business people, business associates, whoever that, neighbors, whoever that we can call to try and for them to come and help you. Because I'm a single mom, I don't have money, so you can't expect me to carry this thing all by myself.
Yeah.
He's like, no, man, there's no one that you can call. I've got my own business. It was only then for me that it clicked. I never asked you, what type of a business do you do?
Are you in?
Yeah, so...
Okay, wait. But did he know everything about the stuff that you do? Like, did you give full information on what you do? Where you stay? Like, details about your life? Did he know everything about you?
Not everything, but the basic things.
Okay.
I'm a single mom. I'm a widow. I stay with my kids. I've got a full-time job. Just the basic things.
And on social media, what type of content do you put out there? Probably maybe the reason why he even invited you. Do you think maybe there's something that you've put on social media which could have made you a target?
When we used to speak on Gadi phone, he would mention to me that I see on Facebook you're a motivational speaker. Yeah, but I never thought much of it. I thought maybe he likes what I do. I think it's only later I saw which maybe he wanted to destroy the work I do or destroy me for what I do. But I'm not on social media a lot. It's only Facebook. But you'll see on my Facebook, I'm all about inspiring people. My quotes are just inspiring.
Okay.
Yeah. So
moving on to the time when you said that you can't carry the load yourself.
Yes, from there. And it's like, no, there's no one you can call to come and help me. You're just going to have to work with the cousin now, And then, because I own my own business and I'm a breadwinner, so there's no one that can help me because everybody depends on me. It's my sister and my 2 kids. So my sister stays with my kids. Okay, sharp. Now the cousin, same day the cousin calls me now to say, okay, hearing, bail hearing, he got a bail of 35,000. Yo, 35,000. So what needs to happen? I don't know these things. I've never been exposed to this kind of one. So now there's a bail at 35,000. Hey, my sister, how are we going to help this guy to get out of prison and stuff? I'm like, yo, look, man, we can try and raise funds. We reach out to the people that you guys know and then see who can help you. Okay, there was now a lawyer. The cousin tells me, I think the lawyer contributed 5,000 according to the cousin. The cousin
The
says,
lawyer is contributing. He's not getting
Yes.
paid.
No, the lawyer is contributing towards the bail. And I'm not being suspicious. I'm not even, you see, I'm telling you now already, you asking those
Yeah.
questions. And me at that time,
No, there's no way you can ask because you were in love. Remember that groundwork that he did was to make sure that no questions like this would be raised because the sobriety is gone. You get what I mean?
yeah, he worked on my mind a
Yes,
lot. My
yes.
mind was just hooked there. And my mission was just to help him because I'm thinking, yo, he's got kids. I mean, the kids have just lost their mother. So now, because I've got kids, my kids lost their father. I see what my kids go through. Now I'm trying, because I love the boyfriend, I'm trying to protect the kids from losing their own father as well. Okay, sharp. Now the lawyer who contributed 5,000. Now the cousin now, I think he said he's got something like 12.5. And there was a friend, neighbor sort of. I think Leonard loans are something like 5,000. They were trying to
Raise
speak to this guy. Now you can imagine the whole balance now from the monies that I've mentioned. There was that balance. I raised that money. I remember I had put some money aside for my 3-year-old son for his education. So every month I save money towards his education. I consulted my insurance to say, you know what, release my money.
Sure.
Release my money. They were like, no, you're going to get your money within the next 7 days. And I'm thinking 7 days is
It's too
far.
far.
You know, we need this money now. You know, to a point where I remember when I was requesting this money from the insurance, most papers that you need to sign
Yes.
to submit to the insurance. I would even get my signature wrong. Was I panicking or what? I don't know. Then the insurance sent me an email to say, no, man, the signatures are not the same anymore. What's happening? You need to verify the signatures. Then, but I managed to get it sorted. I finally got my signatures right. I don't know why. And I was not telling anyone that I'm going through this. I was not sharing with anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, I raised the money. How I raised the money, like I said, I took some of the money from my son's education fund, and then some of my salaries. I was just raising money, calling people that I know.
Do you mind sharing the value, or is it something that you don't want to touch on? Like how much exactly did you take from your son's fund, if you remember, or it's something that...
I do remember. I didn't take much from his account, but I took something like 6K for my son. Then the rest I spoke to friends, family, whoever, to say, guys, I need money. You know, there's a friend of mine, he's been wrongfully arrested. I'm trying to help him raise money to, you know, for his bail. And because, look, I am one person, I build good relationships with people. People who don't like me, it's very few people, unless for whatever reason. But from how I know myself, in most cases, I normally have good relationships with people. So people that I approached, they were willing to help me because they trusted me.
Yeah.
You see, because they know me and they believed what I told them. It's honest because sharp people would help me. I would borrow money. He would even say to me, love, look, man, money is not a problem to me. Even if you go to Mashonisa, I'll give you this money when I go out. Because when he was going to be released from prison, Maponisa Atlomofa, some paper for him to, I think it's the investigative officer Atlomofa that paper, to where he can go to the bank with that paper for him to get his funds back.
Okay.
So I believed that story. So I would tell people, when you guys give me this money, within like maybe next week you'll get your money back. Others gave me, others didn't have. Okay, sharp. Then all the money I got, I sent it now to the cousin, to his account. I've got bank statements and sent to him. Now the cousin, sharp hair, he went and now he tells me, no, now I paid.
Okay.
But I never requested for a proof of
Proof
payment.
from the, yeah.
The cousin mentioned to me, or my phone doesn't have WhatsApp.
Hey.
But I don't know when I sent him money, because he would call me to say, my sister, I got the money. I never asked, if you didn't have WhatsApp, how do you now have things like your banking apps to say, I can see the money is clearing on my side? Because he would say, I can see the money in my app is here.
Or maybe he just decided that the WhatsApp app you're not, it does not want to have that. Okay.
Okay, because he said to me, Chalete, he clicks on the tablet. So he sees the money from the tablet. But the
Okay.
phone I used to call him on didn't have
WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Then I sent money to the cousin. The cousin now pays. Okay, now the cousin calls me. My sister, now we've paid for bail. But now, unfortunately, Maponesa are, someone needs to sign this guy out. Someone must be accountable for, when they're looking for him, they must call that person. So obviously the lawyer must. I'm thinking, no, then call his lawyer. I can't be. Besides, I'm far. Sharp, they called the lawyer. He tells me now the cousin. Now the lawyer went now to the police station. Now when the lawyer needs to sign him out, all of a sudden the lawyer now doesn't want to sign him out. Now cousin calls me. My sister, the lawyer is here, but he doesn't want to sign. Why? No, now the lawyer obatla 7.5.
The same lawyer who contributed 5,000.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, but he came this far only to tell you, I'm not going to sign him out. He wasn't supposed to come anyway. But why did he come? Instead, I'm getting upset at the lawyer. I don't even know this lawyer, but you know what? I was just upset. I'm in the house. I'm shouting. I think, obviously, the kids can hear. They can see why mommy's going through something here. Okay, now the boyfriend calls me, still now in prison. Oh, yo, love, lawyer, I battle sign. So what are we going to do? And I said to him, look, man, I'm out of funds. And I've spoken to everyone that I know. At this point, I don't know who to reach out to. There's nothing I can do. But I'll try to think of something. Right now, I can't think. Sharp, later that day, my daughter will tell you my first year daughter, she's 16. I spoke to her, oh, hey, baby, I don't know what I'm going to do. Now the kids are now aware that I'm in a relationship because this guy, his pictures, like I said, I loved him. He was my wallpaper, so you would not miss him on my phone. So obviously my kids touch my phone all the time. Now they see, there's this person. Sometimes you call some of the kids, hello, love, I'll call you later. So already they were aware that mommy's in a relationship now. And I told them, guys, you know what? My boyfriend is in a messy situation and he needs my help. He needs money. I don't know how to help him. I said I had a GP car. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to sell my car. Yeah. I went Saturday morning. I woke up. I stay next to the scrapyard, not too close, but in the same area. Vicinity. And I stayed there for years. I never really knew that place is a scrapyard. But that day, I woke up, I went to that place straight, knowing which I'm going to a scrapyard, I'm going to negotiate a deal to sell my car. Okay, my car was not, I had it for years, but I could still drive it here and there. It was not the best thing ever at that time because it's an old car, but it was still a car and it could still use me. Help me with the kids, But I sold the car. I went to the scrapyard. He calls me. And when he calls me wanting money, the guy puts me under pressure. Love, guy. 12 o'clock. What are you doing? And I would succumb to the pressure. I never asked Uti, why are you putting me under pressure? Blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I left my home. I think it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I left the kids. They were sleeping. It's cold. I didn't take a bath.
Did you communicate with him that you were going to now sell the car?
I did. I'm thinking I'm going to do this. Then he said to me, okay, we'll speak tomorrow morning because now Leponesa has to go back home. So I'll call you. Or Leponesa says he's coming back to work tomorrow morning at 6. So I'll call you around that time the following day to see how far are you. Saturday morning. I get so happy. I didn't eat. I just. Then I went to the scrapyard. I walked and I remember I was cold. I was cold, but I wasn't even focusing on myself. I don't know why, but I was just focused on this person and I left the kids by themselves.
Yeah.
They were sleeping, but Sharp, katsamaya kaya ko scrapyard. On my way to the scrapyard, because he calls me constantly, phone yaka was flat. So I told him, man, my phone is about to die. Love, so what's going to happen now? Yo, kaya ko scrapyard. I spoke to the guys back ko scrapyard. And you can imagine scrapyard, it's messy and whatnot. But at that time, I wasn't even scared. I went. Kabuali, the people back ko scrapyard. Oh, you want to sell your car? Why? Like, no, I've got a crisis at home. I need money. So, can you take my car and then give me money? But no, we'll come and check out the car. I guess it was too early, so they hadn't really opened to go scrapyard. So I went to a friend. Still early. I wanted to ask this lady if I can charge my phone at her place. Because this guy now, I'm worried he's not going to get hold of me. And I don't know this person. I've never seen this person. But I'm scared of him now. And if he says he wants something, I deliver. I went to the friend, I think I went to the nearest garage to ask if I can charge. Then they charged for me. And then after the phone, then we could get hold of each other. And then I said, no, I'm just waiting for the boss. He's going to come check out the car. Sharp, the boss sent his guys to go home with me to go and check out the car. We went, they checked out my car. And the boss was like, no, I don't want this car. All of a sudden, I don't know why. But he said, no, I've got enough cars now. Sharp. Sure, now you're paying car. What am I going to do now? Because the car is the most valuable thing at that time for me that you can sell. That can help me raise money. Sharp. And then one of the guys back said to me, no, I'll buy the car.
Okay.
Sure, it was a giveaway. It was a total giveaway.
Sure.
Okay, he immediately sent me money, rasaina di pampiri, so and so. I'm selling the car to so and so. Abana rasaina di pampiri. I'm pachelete, transferred car, my Capitec account. I got the money. When I got the money, immediately I sent to the cousin.
What was the value of the, if you don't mind, but if you don't want to share, it's okay. I always put this disclaimer because I want you to be comfortable to share only what you want to share. What was the value of the car and how much did you sell it for?
When I bought the car, myself, I bought it car 50,000, 49,000.
Okay.
When I sold it, it was 8,000.
8.
Okay. 8,000.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it was a giveaway.
It was a bargain for the person who bought it, actually.
He quickly transferred the money. He didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking they need 7.5. If this one is giving me 8,000, then he's sorted. Sharp. I transfer 8,000 and then guys send the cousin. I remember after I got this money, I went into the house. I think that's when I started to see that something is off. But I still can't tell anyone. I'm still not sharing these things with anyone, but the kids can see. I went into the house.
Yeah.
I screamed that day. I cried a lot. My kids were asking me, Mama, why all? I don't know why I cried that day, but I cried a lot. I started screaming. I don't know why, but that one, I don't know why. It just broke me that time. I called the cousin, Ejo. Did we get the money? Yeah, I got the money.
Bring it this side.
And he was like, my sister, I'm sure about Ropile. And then I said, yeah, obviously, but I mean, what can we do? I need to help this guy. Yeah. I don't even know why I felt obliged to help him. But hey, the GP story, man, it broke me. I loved that car. I had it for years. I remember because it used to give me problems. The mechanic would say to me, you need to sell this car. Because you're a woman, you can't battle with it. You can't manage with this car. For years, I never wanted to sell it. My kids know. I was like, look, man, I can sell you, but not my gym.
Yeah.
But that day I sold it.
Sure.
For 8,000. Okay, sharp. Then now he's out. Now they are together now.
With the cousin.
The cousin, Bafile lawyer Chelete. Now they called me same afternoon now to say, now we don't have money to move from where we are now, Kotronko, to the place, Kontlu.
Okay.
Yo. I think my salary just clocked and my rental money just clocked. I sent them 1,000 because The boyfriend tells me, remember, the police are investigating me. So they've got my car now because these things were found in my car. The car, I need to leave the car here. Sharp. Kaba sendela 1,000. I don't know, when I get home, I'll contact you on this phone. Okay, kaba sendela 1,000. Papalama. When they get home, I think around 9. Wafona, baby, this is my new number. But I'm home, we are safe. I'm saying to him, I'm so sorry that you had to go through this. You know, whoever set you up, you need to make sure that you make this person pay. You need to fight this battle. Because I mean, you could have lost. I'm thinking the people that work for you, company how now is standing a chance of being closed. So many people will be out of jobs.
Did you by then know the type of business that he's in, or you still had not asked?
He had mentioned to me at the time he was supposedly in jail to say he's got a construction company.
Oh, okay.
So the person who set him up, it's one of his business associates. Apparently there was a presentation that he was going to. It was in Etlo Mofa Chelete amounting to 3.3 million. So these guys didn't want him to get the tender. Yeah. So that's why they set him up. But I'm not asking Lynn now what happened to the guys that you got arrested, mostly with 3.
Where are the other guys?
Yeah. At that time, I'm not asking those type of questions. I could say, sometimes I think this guy, I know the statement, the power of the mind, the power of the mind. The mind is a powerful tool of a human being. I know it, I believed it. But up until it happened to me, I believe it more because I never saw him. He never held a gun on me, but he just captured my mind. And as a result, I played along.
Sure.
I played along.
Did you ever think of going there to Genfest to actually see him?
Okay. I get it now that he's out. Now we're starting to say, baby, remember just before you got arrested, the plan was for us to meet. Now that you are out, we have to now meet. I mean, you've been through hell now. I could have lost you. Now we need to meet. He tells me, no, man, baby, before we meet, I must make sure I get my account unfrozen. Otherwise, I don't have money. And it made sense to me. Let me give him some time to sort his things out. Anyway, he just got out. Saturday, Monday, we'll go to the bank. Onale pampiri. From the police, he will get his monies back by Monday. So chances are, anytime next week we might meet.
It should be sorted.
Yeah. From that time, conversations now started to be about, now I'm out. Now the kids don't have food. Weapon. And I've taken people's money. I need now to pay these people. But now we're not addressing that issue now.
It's like that one, let's forget about it. It's in the past now because it's done.
Yeah,
but
now it's
people
all
still
about,
want their money.
Now it's all about I'm out. My kids don't have food. My sister is also not working, I would send a little bit that I have here and there. 1.5 e-wallet, I would send, I sent him a lot of money. Okay, sharp. Now Monday comes, he's going to the bank. The bank tells him now, no, they will release his money, I think after 3 days. It was just one story after one story after one story. But, okay. They didn't give him his money immediately. Now I'm sitting with these people that I'm owing. I managed to pay those people out of my own pocket. I paid them Lebo Mashonis, and you must remember Mashonis, there's interest there.
Interest.
I paid Lebo Mashonis. I paid everybody that I was owing at that time. Now I don't have food for the kids. I don't have money now. I need to pay for my kids' school transport. I don't have money. And when I talked to him, I said, I'm busy with this thing, I'll get it sorted. Just give me days, blah, 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 blah. And he didn't really, he didn't shout much at me. He was very calm most of the times when we speak. But if he were to shout, I would just abide. I would just respect, okay, let me just.
So it was that control to say, I'm a very kind person, but when you upset me, which is once in a while, you should know that I really do get upset.
Yeah. Ning I'm busy. Ning I'm sleeping. Now he started being an absent boyfriend now. And I'm thinking
that consistency from the beginning before he went to jail apparently was not there anymore. Okay.
Now I call the cousin. Cousin now, what type of a person is he now? What's happening, no, man, my sister, maybe unali stress, he just came out of jail. I'll speak to him, blah, 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 blah. Okay, sharp. Because we were starting to fight now with the boyfriend, simply because he was starting to be absent. And then I'm not understanding. About now what's happening. Kamo block on my phone. Okay, sharp. But I didn't block him on my Facebook. But I blocked him on my phone. But I think because I work with a laptop. So when I get a chance, I would go into my Facebook. So you would not miss me on Facebook. Even if at that time, I remember my phone battled with the battery. So even if you couldn't find me on my phone, but if you can always find me on Facebook. You send me a message, I would respond. Because my Facebook is always open. Then he sent me, for some time, we both went quiet. But now I've lost money already. I've paid the people that I owed. I'm with no money now. I have literally I'm starting from scratch now. The kids don't have food. I also didn't tell my family, guys. But even talking about family, every time I go through financial problems, I don't really reach out to my family. I don't know why, but I just never do.
Do you think that maybe in this case specifically, you didn't want to share with anybody because you knew people were going to convince you not to actually help this guy?
And also, yes, people were obviously going to be suspicious.
Yes,
and I didn't want that because I love him.
Yeah.
I wanted to believe, this is my guy and he's gonna, we're just gonna make it work. I didn't want anyone who would make me believe otherwise. Because even my eldest daughter, she would say, Mama, I don't like this guy much. I just don't like him. And I didn't want her to say those things. She's my baby. I love her. But I didn't want her to tell me those things. I just wanted her to just be
Support
in the... Okay.
So on Messenger, on Facebook, you
he sent me a message, baby, I love you. Can we please meet up? I wish you and I can, hook up, have time to sit down and fix this thing,
Is he saying that during that time he has sorted out his bank issues now?
He has. I don't know at that time if
he's just trying to reach out so that you guys can reconcile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I had blocked him now for some, I don't know for how long, but I had blocked him. Now he managed to get hold of me via Facebook. I unblocked him now. Okay, sharp. I even unblocked him on my phones. And I did tell him on Facebook, I've been lonely, I had just gotten used to the idea of having him in my life.
Yeah.
So I've been lonely, and he really preyed on my emotions in that sense. Because I did open up to him to say, I miss you. Are you okay? Is everything okay? How are the kids? How's your sister? No, everything is okay. I'm still busy ka Casey.
Yeah.
Okay, sharp. We spoke a couple of days as boyfriend, girlfriend. Now after a few days, the whole money situation starts now.
Sure.
Now, baby, busy ka the legal fees now, I need this much. I gave him a lot of money. I'll show you my bank statements. A lot of money. The police was calculating it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm scared to say it over social media, but it's a lot of money.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. When we're calculating how I had this money myself, I remember when the relationship was still hunky-dory, I mentioned to him, hey, I'm selling a house of mine because I'm battling with the kids and I'm trying to raise money for my kids' education and whatnot, and I don't have a car as well. So I sold my house. While I was in the process of selling the house, just before I got the money, that was the time when I had blocked him. The first time I blocked him. Then he disappeared. He remained blocked for that time.
Because you had not yet had the funds.
No. So a week towards me getting the funds, he came back now via Facebook Messenger. Then I played along. Shortly after that, I'm sure days after that, my money clocked into my thingy. And a month or so, my phone got hacked. So yeah, my phone got hacked. I remember my phone just got hacked. My WhatsApp wasn't working. Which is another reason why my phone was now not working. I would even leave it at home because it was not really working properly. And these days, if you don't have WhatsApp now, so I would even leave it at home. I don't know how it got hacked. I don't know if he has something to do with it. I don't know.
Okay.
But my phone got hacked. I went to my bank, I changed my banking details, but still, sharp. And then now, he comes back, we reconcile, we started talking. I got my money. Now the legal fees on his side are starting. Sometimes I would call him Kina Leban, because now I wanted now someone to listen to him as he speaks, just to help me decide if this person is genuine or not. But like I'm saying, I was still not reaching out to friends, family, anyone. I would rather put him on speaker while the kids were here. And the kids would be like, Mama, he's so sweet, man.
I think it's because you have control of how the kids can
Ne?
actually, because if
Yeah.
it's an adult who's like from the outside,
Yeah.
with my own independent mind, I can tell you straight up what I know. This one. no.
Yeah.
So I think because you do that with the kids, you'll always be in control of
Yeah.
the situation. That's why you let them in.
Yeah, yeah. Now, honestly, the lawyer's fees. Now I need 72,000 now, because my case obviously it's a difficult case. Wabona. So it's expensive to maintain this lawyer, and I don't want to change lawyers, because if I have to start with another lawyer now, wabona. So it's better I continue with someone that already was at the beginning of the story.
So, but then these money issues that he's bringing to you, is he bringing them like in between nice conversations where you guys are getting along, so that it won't be obvious that?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily. Anytime, like, not necessarily. Anytime it would, not necessarily.
Okay.
Anytime.
But were you still having this beautiful relationship that you had in the past, where he would check up on you and all that stuff? It's just that he has got added stress because of...
I get it now. He's coming back for the second time. We are reconciling. Now we are okay.
Okay.
We are loving each other. We are okay. He's going to sort this thing out. We're going to buy a house together somewhere. Now we are okay. Baby, I need money, legal fees now. Sure. Look, for the sake of Lena, I just need to be open to the viewers. The most money I've given him is 72,000.
Okay.
But that's not the only money.
Yes.
We can just add up from that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I gave it to him. Get a lawyer. Same day, now love, lawyer now. That day, I took, because I was starting to feeling depressed now. It's starting to drain me, this thing, emotionally. So I asked for a day off. I told him, I'm not working. I just want to close myself in. I'm not feeling okay. I'm just going to send the kids to school and stay home. That day, I just decided, you know what? I can see that my money is slowly finishing. I want a car. My kids want phones. I want to do some things for my kids, but now I'm starting to focus on this person, and I'm neglecting myself and the things that I want to do. I wanted to go back to school. But I was not focusing on the things that I want to achieve, which is some of the reasons why I had sold the house.
Your life is now centered around this guy and his well-being and him being okay.
I went to the dealership. I went to buy myself a car. That day, what phone? Okay, you said you were off, so why aren't you at home? Like, he started he wanted to control
you from a distance.
Yeah,
remotely.
like, you need to be home. You said you were on a day off, you're not feeling well. Why aren't you at home? At that time, I remember I was at the dealership trying to finish up the sale of this new car now that I'm buying. Now, Honalidi called study lawyer. Now I'm speaking to the lawyer. Now the lawyer needs 12.5. He's not on top of the 72,000 and many other monies that I've been sending. Now the lawyer I spoke to the lawyer. Really, I begged this lawyer to say, just help this guy. You are almost there. Today is the last court hearing, he tells me. So just attend to this one. Then I didn't want to tell my boyfriend that, not my boyfriend, but the boyfriend, where I'm buying a car on that day. So I just said, just help him, and then, we'll talk later. So now I can't send this 12.5 because I just now bought this car. Now I'm over the limit. I'm trying to fix my limit car banking app. It's not working. So now this guy on got dealership. Lena Seki started more frustrated because now I'm busy with other things. And Lena is also working with I had to run to the bank. I give like banking withdraw. It was just a messy day that day. I even remember after I had bought this car now, almost after buying a car, the ribbons, they want to take you pictures. I said, I don't even want to take pictures. I just want to get home, because he said, you need to go home. Where are you? What are you doing? Sure. Just get home. I didn't enjoy my car the first day. I just wanted to go home. And it truly so. I called the mechanic to say, I don't know much about cars. Please come check this car out for me. If it's okay, I just want to quickly buy and then go home. Then I couldn't even drive. I was just a mess. Okay, he drove the car for me. We went home, parked the car for me. I got home. I was just like, I'm out. You know, I didn't enjoy. I wasn't even excited that I just bought this car and I've got this boyfriend. I can't even say, hey, baby, I just bought a car, blah, 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 blah.
Because the relationship now is financial.
Yeah, a lot. Look, man, after the 12.5, now I owe SARS now. The case now, I'm cleared. Now I owe SARS.
Yo, Jesus.
Yeah. Now
Like his problems are aligned. Like,
yeah.
it's a mess.
Yeah. Now I owe
Okay.
SARS now. How much do you owe SARS? Yo, baby, I owe SARS 118,000.
Ah, Jesus.
And I'm like, why were you not filing with SARS if you are such a big company, you're doing well financially? Because you would see his pictures. I mean, he lives in a mansion. I don't even know if that's him. But the pictures he sent to me on his Facebook, I mean, you are well off. Why is your financial advisor is not compiling with SARS? We're born, baby man, let's just fix this thing quickly.
Pastor Pay. Or we are left with 1 minute. Not even 5 minutes extra time. 5, just 5. Thank you, my brother. My beloved. Yeah, we can proceed.
Yeah, so
But we are wrapping up now.
yeah,
Let's just go. Yeah.
So
okay,
no, I
thanks.
helped him financially. Now SARS is paid. Now he sold his car now to raise money for SARS. I filled up wherever I filled up. Then he needed to pay SARS that day. The same day he tells me now they are closed. I was number 4 on the line. Now they cut me off. Now tomorrow morning, now my SARS, I don't know, process now is being SARS is penalizing me because I took long to pay. Now there's another 32,000 now I'm short of because of yesterday I took long, blah, 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 blah. Now there's a taxi driver that I owe. This taxi driver, because when I was in prison, he helped me raise money for, and at that time I had forgotten now, there was a lawyer who helped Gam. How much? 5,000. Now, how is the Dorisa taxi driver helping? Where is it? I'm no longer asking. Now the taxi driver, over the 8.5. Now the taxi driver is taking my furniture. Now, you know, the following morning I'm coming. Taxi driver is sorted. I'm coming to see you with the kids, with his kids now. All of a sudden, now I've got a flat tire. Now to fix this tire is 1.6. I'm like, no, I don't have money. I don't have money. Like let's just drop everything. So now you want me to sleep on the streets with he would send me pictures of hospital. I send the pictures. I didn't view once. I didn't even know there are those type of pictures. You just open once, okay, body, somebody who's a bit chubby because he's also a bit chubby, but he's not showing his face. So that's him in the hospital. Now, you know, he can't make it now. And now that baby had just bought this car, why don't you now come and see me now? Which was now supposed to be this Saturday, where I had to now go to Limpopo now and see him. And, you know, when I was at the police station, Kibula case, the police were even asked me, what if you were going there to now get slaughtered now because now you're carrying this evidence and
that, yes,
you know, only, you know, when they were starting to ask me these questions, like I'm starting to panic and like, who is this person? What is, as a result, they're never available on their phones now. Sometimes they don't pick up, sometimes the phones are off. It's just that story to date.
So when you went to open the case,
Yes,
they did confirm that this person is a fraudster.
yeah, when Bamo Cheka got true caller, their numbers are not coming up. It's only the number of the cousin.
Okay.
But now it's showing the name of the woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also because there are specific banking details that you were using to deposit money, whose names are reflecting on the bank accounts.
I've got the lawyers.
Okay.
The lawyer it's the lawyer. The boyfriend, I would send him ka e-wallet because. And
the boyfriend you were sending a e-wallet because his accounts were frozen and all that stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
And the cousin on the Capitec account.
Okay.
And who else? And the taxi driver, Lena on the Capitec account. I've got all the details.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you able to get assistance from the police based on the evidence that you had?
Yeah, because my story is so long. The police did take my statement yesterday. The police guy was helping me yesterday. He said he's going to assign the case to the Hawks because of the value of the money that is involved in this
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
So, but they took all the banking details, everything, the cell phone numbers, everything they took.
Okay, so meaning that there's a possibility that even the names of this person could be incorrect names,
Yeah, even the pictures.
even the pictures. But what name was he going for?
Okay, his name, the boyfriend is Patrick Makua.
Patrick Makua.
Patrick Makua.
But we're not sure whether that's a real Patrick Makua who actually defrauded you.
Yeah.
Ne? But the names of the other people, we're not going to mention the names of the other people because when you use their banking details, that means obviously they can pick up the names, right?
Yeah. Look, I can tell you the cousin is Kenneth Makua. And
Okay.
Wait, boyfriend is Patrick Makua, and then cousin is Kenneth Rampeti.
Okay.
And then the
lawyer also.
I saw I think it's Timo Kwena.
Does Timu Kwena, did you check or you didn't get the chance to even check if there's a Timu Kwena who has a law firm or anything like that?
I never checked.
Okay. And the taxi driver?
The taxi driver, I don't have his name, but I've got his Capitec banking details, which I sent to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing to the viewers at home is that we need to raise an awareness for people like this specific individual who has defrauded our sister. And also another thing, to get her as much help as we possibly can. Because at least we have evidence of people that you have sent money to, meaning that if those people can be traced, then we can be able to actually... For me, I feel like there is even a possibility that the same person who's a friend and the same person who... It could be different characters, but it's the same person. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like because there's money that has been sent into banking details, we can actually get to the bottom of this. And I'm asking out there for people to come forward and help our sister recover the funds that she has lost, and also for other people who have been in the similar situations, who have been defrauded by the same people or something like that. Just be aware, guys. And also because I think the most important thing is the fact that, guys, no matter how stupid you think the decision you're about to make is because of love, you must share with people around you. Not everybody who's around you is a hater. And I know that sometimes we make decisions and we only tell people afterwards because we don't want to be judged or anything like that. It's better to be judged than to suffer the consequences of you doing things privately because you don't want to be judged. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like, listen, you're a bigger person than a lot of people, because this is the reality of a lot of people's life. Like, as you are narrating your story, I know so many people that we've had, we're speaking about it on our live podcast, who are sharing similar story to what you are sharing, of how they were defrauded by people that they thought they were in a relationship with, you know. But in closing, your closing statement, my sister, from all of this. What is your biggest lesson and what you would like to put out there?
No, like I spoke of the power of the mind. Man, those guys, they never held a gun against me. They just controlled my mind, which I responded with my emotions and stuff. So it's very important. The lesson I'm learning, you know, you can do anything just by putting your mind to it, because you can imagine if they could be in, I don't know, United States, but they managed to remote control me. So imagine if I put such good goals in my head, I can do anything. Yeah, it's just that I'm learning the hard way.
And also to be careful.
Extremely. Yeah. Extremely careful and share, like you said.
Yeah, guys, you heard for yourself the power of the mind. The mind is very powerful. We underestimate it, especially when it comes to things that benefit us. But as you can see, when it comes to people who actually know the power that they have, criminals, they're the most smartest people on the face of the earth, and they know that they can literally do anything. So if we can apply the same thing in our own lives, we can go far. But also at the same time, please, let's be extra careful, guys. You cannot be, no man is an island. You cannot be going out there not sharing with people whatever that is happening. Guys, my people know my business, because I don't want to, even if I'm going to make a bad decision, I make a bad decision with them already knowing that we told you are stupid. You understand what I mean? So it's always a good idea to share with people around you, no matter how private, secret you can be. Please do try sharing with people around you so that they can help you make sound decisions. In closing, I would just like to say a big shout out to Sand Studios, our home, for recording all our episodes. You're making us comfortable always, and I appreciate that. A big shout out to Crown Lioness for dressing me, always looking like a queen. A big shout out to E2 Hair Studios for crowning me. A big shout out to Hydro Quench for supplying us with water. A big shout out to Virtues in Dodi Lodge. They are literally helping us sleep peacefully at night. So I really just want to say thank you to all our partners. And with that being said, guys, we are signing out. Please be careful. Be extra careful. God bless you.